woke up this morning and I realized I'm not even level 1000 in the online forts. This can't stand. I can't go another bloody second in my life until I reach level 1000. And I suppose on my way there, I might as well do a little cheeky shopping spree. As you can see, my assault rating is level 868. That is just not gonna bloody do. But first, let's meet my team of amazing, legendary, badass orcs that's gonna catapult me past 1000. The first orc that I have selected is Hork the Worm. And as you can see, he is very strong, basically as strong as a goddamn dragon. The next orc I've chosen is Gash the Ghoul Lover. Look at that, a beautiful ghoul tower variant who clearly came from the Pretender. He's enraged by everything and we're going to use that rage in the upcoming raids. Next up we have Shaka the Bitter, who used to be Shaka the Dam. He's chosen because of his thick skin and his call reinforcements and war banners. Gund the Trusted, who is just all around a very solid and very good orc. Scoff the Life Drinker, a machine tower variant who is just a complete badass. And rounding off the team we have none other than the legendary Abandoned. Of course he had to come along. Now this first fort doesn't actually seem to be that good, to be honest. In fact, it's actually missing a spot. So I reckon we are gonna just absolutely fly for it. And we do. I take the first point pretty much instantly. The Life Drinker cuts down the flame of war, and then we take the second point. The third point soon follows. I then decide to have a bit of fun and I equip my machine armor combo. I jump off the top rope like Logan Paul and I see an Olog that I could dominate, but I decide not to. Because I didn't think it was going to be very good, and oh my god, do I live to regret that. It's a frog blood! Nice. Frog-blooded Olog, one of my favorite types of Ologs. He looks badass with that green. Oh, he's so cool. I am just waiting for his rage to die down, praying that he doesn't get killed. And oh my god, my Drake almost takes him out. Across the map, the Life Drinker is cutting down the Pain Lover. I am just trying to make sure this frog blood survives as the Crippler gets destroyed by the Ghoul Lover. And no! He's run back! What's going on? He's not enraged, but he's not broken. Can I get him? The Black Heart burns to death. My orcs are just cutting through these defenders. Can I get him? What's going on? Okay, he's enraged again. I don't know what's going on when the Drake flies down. No! The Abandoned killed him.
Emotional, damn it!
No, he was the only orc out of this entire raid that I actually wanted to grab and put into my basket. God damn. I try to salvage the shopping spree by taking a look at this map keeper, and no, he doesn't get angry at anything. He's got the cool dwarf helmet, but no, get out of my sight, mate. I'll be honest, I'm just taking my anger out on you from the frog blood dying. I do the same with the rat hunter. Moving on to the second to last point, and I actually noticed that the Abandoned has been downed. Ooh, he's killed the frog blood that I loved, and he's downed. Is the Abandoned the weak link in my team? You know, I feel like the only way I'm gonna die to these forts is if I'm healing one of my orcs and they end up dying, so I might have to replace him. There's a few orcs left at the final point, but they are no match for my overwhelming force, and we take it. I finish off the fort by brutally destroying this last orc. Goodbye, the Hook. Actually, a pretty cool orc to be honest, but he is gone, and I'm heading straight into the throne room. Let's take a look at the Overlord. Is he going to be cool?
You want to know the truth about this fort, Ranger? It's really quite small.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
No, he is not interesting. He is not cool. But he does have two bodyguards here, and just in case you were wondering, lads, the bodyguard that I'm bringing in is none other than Moog the Merciless, the winner of one of the pit fight tournaments. He is an absolute savage. He is undead now, and I am just cutting through this skin flare. My goodness. To be honest, lads, this fort was very easy. He is on fire, even though apparently he's fireproof. Struggling in the balefire, headshot, poison. He is done. Goodbye, skin flare. That was pretty easy, lads. Not gonna lie, only took me about 6.5 minutes. Not a long time for a fort. For a normal fort, you should look at like 10 minutes. But with that successful raid, we're up to level 968. Let's go, lads. The journey to 1000 is real. It's gonna happen in this video. But how strong are the forts really gonna be at level 1000? You know, that last fort wasn't too strong. Let's see if this one can do any better. I'm hopping on the Drake here just to get rid of the catapults. This speeds it up so much, and with that we have taken the first point very easily. I mean, obviously I have 6 attackers, so we just rinse through the first few points, and then eventually once the defending orcs pile up, it makes it a little bit more difficult. I shot the hornets there, and one of the orcs defending the fort just went running, and oh, I get stabbed in the back. These orcs look like they are already 10 times more dangerous than the first fort. But nobody stabs me and lives to tell the tale. Oh wait, you're already dead. Okay, you're already dead. Time to finish the job. Once I'd beheaded an undead orc, I quickly take the point and run to the middle point. This is where the orcs generally start to pile up, and it seems like Hork is gonna get a quick shaming here. We are just rinsing through this fort right now. I have not had any trouble yet. It seems like all these orcs are just undead. We've got an undead machine here. The life drinker doing what he does best, drinking the life from the undead cruel. Although it generally seems like all these orcs are undead, so you know, a bit of fire, my machine armor spewing out poison and fire, creating a balefire, just cuts right through them. The machine just got absolutely destroyed. I take the next point, and I actually meet a pretty cool orc, Poog the Venomous, and then I kill that orc.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you, Poog. You were probably the most interesting thing in this fort so far. Let's see if the Overlord can top that.
All my boys, all my defences, and they didn't stop you? Why do I have to do all the heavy lifting myself? I hate being the only capable one.
Not capable enough.
Okay, the Overlord has definitely made this fort worthwhile. I love a Deep Delver. A proud member of the Piss team. I would say maybe the daddy of the Piss team. And this fight is a little bit long, but I was never really in threat here. He didn't have any bodyguards, which, you know, you can tell why this fort is definitely not over 1000. But anyway, me and Moog the Merciless, we get to work here, and the Deep Delver, he is going to be destroyed. Goodbye, Deep Delver. You will not be joining the Civil War, my friend.
How did this happen? I'm your better. You shouldn't be able to kill me and take this fort.
And with that, I've taken the fort. Almost took me around 8 minutes. You know, they are getting gradually harder, and we're up to level 993. The fort belongs to Knight X Crawler. Oh, of course, he's got a bag of bug. And ooh, bag of blood axe.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Oh, this has just turned into a shopping spree. We're definitely getting him. We got the Ruined. We got, of course, we have a Scorpion. We've got a Reaper, Bruce the Chopper, good to see him, and an Alchemist. But this bag of the Blood Axe, I am definitely going after him. He is so cool. What a cool variant of Baga. Could he lead the red team in the Civil War? Let's go find out, lads. It's got a defense rating of 1010. How will this fort fare against us? I jump off my Drake, I'm slamming down into the courtyard, and already it's stronger. Gosh, the Shaman. There's already a massive improvement with the fort in the fact that they've got 3 orcs guarding the first point, and oh, who's that? It's Baga.
The Blood Axe will not let you proceed any further. Your attack upon this fort ends here.
Oh, I like him a lot. I like when orcs refer to themselves in the third person. He will definitely make a great addition to my garrison. He will be a lovely member of Civil War. I've taken the point because I want all my orcs to F off so I can focus on this Baga, and none of them will kill him. A few arrows into both of his eyeballs, and he is ready to join my army.
I'll be your chosen!
See you later, bag of blood axe. Oh, the name just rolls off the tongue. That's a spicy, spicy orc. Jumping into the next port, I shoot the hornets and I land the smash like an absolute badass with inches left before hurtling into the ground. I hit them with 2 machine armor elven lights, which means that explosions fire out in every direction, just causing fire, and combined with the poison, it is deadly. Oh. Oh no. I did not know a hoglet could get any more ugly, but God has found a way. Oh, is that another one? Just right there? Oh, there's 2 more! 3 goddamn hoglets right here. This is goddamn hoglet alleyway. The Reaper is trying to take my head off here, and I'm just trying to kill this goddamn hoglet. Once I get this CEX worker out of my face, I use the elven light to cause explosions everywhere. I'm still trying to get this ugly, ugly hoglet. Alright lads, hear me out. I am gonna take this hoglet, okay? I'm taking him, but only because I might possibly use him in a series of hatred. You know, I think he'd be perfect, and he is insanely ugly. Across the map, the scorpion kills the ruined. A bit of friendly fire there, but that is to be expected whenever you put a scorpion into your fortress. Here we go, we got a guy on the floor here, and he's painted! I am gonna take him because I have a feeling that I'm going to have a painted army in one of the Civil War seasons, so why not Kuga the Painted as their daddy? Onto the courtyard point, and it was just chaos. There was so many orcs. Og the Trusted destroyed the CEX Reaper worker. And then it was my turn to dominate a scorpion. You can't say no to taking a scorpion, lad. You just can't do it. Even though I'm 100% sure I've already got this scorpion in my garrison, so I'm doing this for no reason. You just can't not do it. As soon as the scorpion was dominated, this point fell onto the inner gate, and another Reaper gets cut down. This fort apparently is just hoglets, scorpions, and Reapers. Oh, here we go. Speaking of hoglet, I'm going to enjoy this. With that disgusting hoglet out of my sight, I turn my attention to the shaman, absolutely destroying him. Then one of my faithful orcs takes out Bruise the Chopper. How many bloody hoglets does this goddamn fortress have? Do you have any more variety? Oh, who is this?
Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa!
Takra the Alchemist. You know what? You can't say no to an alchemist. I might make an all-alchemist fortress in the future. It's always good to have an alchemist on hand for a story video or something. Ah, yes, Takra the Alchemist. Get in my basket, lad. After that, I headed straight into the throne room and I saw an old familiar face.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa.
Yeah, Talion, I'm not surprised you don't have a comeback for that, you know? It honestly would be amazing if Talion would say woo woo back to him, just as like a rare voice dialogue. That would be amazing. Taking a look here at Bagabug's bodyguards, he's got the poisoned and oh my god, not again! Another hogleg Bagabug. Have you no shame? I call in my bodyguard Moog the Merciless. He is one of the only orcs that I know that's actually beaten Bagabug the Stormbringer in the pits, so he's the perfect one to fight here. He's also undead and a necromancer. Speak of the devil, look at that beautiful lad bringing back those orcs into the throne room, and the poisoner is already broken. So far I've kept Bagabug at mercy. Oh, never mind, he has downed me. He can always get a cheeky down, and this makes me think I should change my armor. I'm gonna wear my anti-enraged armor now. It basically means that any attacks that I receive that are from an enraged enemy are reduced by 55% damage, which is fantastic. You know, I only ever really get down by enraged enemies, to be fair, so this really just negates that. There we go, we've grabbed the poison. You know what, we're gonna keep him here because it is a Bagabug. He is a little bit weakened. Oh my god.
You gotta come through me. And you're not coming through me.
It just makes me sick talking to a hoglet. I immediately have to explode everything just to get the taste of talking to him out of my ear holes. Eventually, through sheer determination, we were able to weaken Bagabug down. I leave Hoglick, he's not even worth my time. I wanted to get the final blow, but Pash the Merciless steals it from me. Oh, he's called Pash, not Moog. Yeah, he's he's a really good bodyguard. We've been friends for years. Anyway, that fort is now done. On to the next. We should be in the thousands now. Yes, we are. Our assault rating is now over 1,018 to be exact. Let's take a look here at who we are about to go up against here. I have replaced Norsko the Abandoned with another Abandoned of my own. And oh, this fortress is looking good. Well, lots of cool orcs, but I have seen all of these guys before. These lads, they may look very cool, but they are common in the strong online forts, at least in Sirgost, and at least on the Xbox. And we're in straight away with an absolute banger of a deal here, making up for not taking the Overlord in a previous fort. We have just grabbed the Deep Delver. Will he lead Team Piss? Well, I suppose he won't lead them, but will he be a part of Team Piss? And look at that, Bagabug has already been destroyed by the Iron Arm. Bit of friendly fire there. Strange to see because Bagabug is usually the one killing his own team, not the other way around. I annihilate the DLC Fixer Orc because he is actually very dangerous. Any orc that has throwing knives and no chance, I have to destroy straight away because they can be an absolute menace. I then go on a massive shaming spree here. We're at my favorite point in the raid where all of the orcs have bundled up, and my god, there are so many on screen.
I'm gonna make you bleed, Doc, and I'm gonna like it.
I'll be honest, I think the cannibal is probably the most interesting orc that I've seen in this fortress. The rest of them are all very cool looking and very strong. I would have loved it whenever I first started raiding forts online, but now I have seen them all. The Unashamed, there we go. Exactly what I was talking about, Bagabug team kills. Of course it happens. You get this many orcs in a small place and Bagabug is sure to kill his own team. After I get done with my favorite hobby, shaming Hoglicks, something tragic happens across the battlefield. My new Abandoned gets destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Goodbye, other Abandoned. Orc the Judge then takes advantage of my grief, tackles me to the floor and punches me until I am knocked down. But in classic Hork fashion, he humiliates me. You are going to regret that, Hork. You are going to rue the day you humiliated me rather than trying to kill me. I quickly try to get the dam up, but this goddamn orc gets in my way. The Thunderhead. I'm like, alright mate, I might as well take you. Why not? Cougar Thunderhead. Yep, serve the Bright Lord. Yep, heard it 1,000 times. You know what, lads? Stay and clear out these orcs for me while I try and get my own lad up here. We're just gonna go around here. Look at how cool they are. I mean, he's like a mixture of Bagabug and the Tower. He is very cool. He's also got the machine faceplate, so he is very cool. Like, I would have loved him when I was first starting the game up, but I've seen them all before. That area definitely has some casualties here, and here I am getting my revenge on Hork the Judge. You bastard! Get out of my sight! I shamed the cannibal, and he goes crazy. You're welcome, Mr. Cannibal. You enjoy that. Roam the countryside, roam the wilderness with your craziness. Look at that, executing the Bagabug. It doesn't get easier, lads. There's no weak Bagabug. They're always strong. That Bagabug even gained a level by killing his best friend for looking at him the wrong way.
No one intrudes on my throne room. I'll have your head for this.
No, I'll have your throne.
Another amazing line from Talion, and oh, look at this bodyguard. Nazu the Avalanche. Oh, he is unique. He is rare. That makes this shopping spree definitely worth it. Yep, I now have a mission. I must get the Avalanche into my garrison. He is very unique, and I think he has that really cool, unique silver paint on his body. It's not white paint, it definitely is different. Look at it, it is silver.
This is through my weapon, and in a moment, it'll course through you.
The Avalanche is now priority number 1. There's only one good item in this store, and it is him. For those of you who don't know, the Unkillable, the overlord of this fortress, he was actually one of Bagabug's original bodyguards back when I started making Shadow of War content about a year ago. So the Unkillable is very good. I'm trying to remember what stats he actually had that make him good. But honestly, who cares? We've got the Avalanche. Yes, that's all we need.
I am honored to be chosen.
Now that I've locked in a successful shopping spree, it's time to shame the Unkillable. He left his post. He abandoned Bagabug in my fortress, and he was cowardly, and he deserves to be shamed. Goodbye, Mr. Unkillable. And with that, lads, we have successfully taken the fortress. What do you guys think? Was it a successful shopping spree? I mean, we did get a few. We didn't get a crazy amount of orcs, but we did get the very rare Avalanche Orc, and of course, Baga Blood Axe. What a cool name. What do you guys think I should do with that orc? Let me know in the comments, guys. And as you can see, my assault rating has gone up to 1043. In the next shopping spree online raid video, I'm going to be aiming to get my assault rating up to 1200. See you in the next video, guys. Cheers.